Hi guys, how are you doing? Welcome back to my channel. So guys, my target audience for today's video are born again Christians or just people who believe in God and believe that He's the author of life and the provider of everything. Guys, please consider subscribing to this channel. My name is Judith. I am sure that you love the content that I post here. So please subscribe, click the notification bell, and share me out if you can. So now guys, I know that today's world, when you check online, everyone is thriving, everyone is doing well, everyone has their shit together. But now the truth on the ground, things are very different. That is what we say in Kenya. And sometimes you may feel like God is silent on you, which is actually true. God can actually go silent on you. So guys, do you ever feel like God has gone silent on you, but now He's blessing other people in your circle? Sometimes, actually, that is what I am going through right now. I'm in a state of wilderness, I can say, or prison, just to give it a familiar name. So now I feel like God has been silent on me for a long time, and something funny, like the things that I pray for are the things that other people around me have. I don't know what God is trying to tell me, but now, you like the other day, a friend of mine we were talking with a friend of mine, and she was like, "You remember I told you my phone got spoiled?" Yeah, she had told me that the phone got spoiled. So I really wanted to know if she was able to repair it or what. But now she was like, "Oh no, the phone didn't get, I wasn't able to repair, but now thanks to my husband, he bought me a phone." And I was like, "Oh, what kind of phone? Samsung, I don't know what. But how much does it cost?" So that is what I asked her. And she was like, "It was 100 and I don't know, was it 130,000?" And that came as a shock to me. So I asked her, "You mean a man can spend that much money on a woman?" Yeah, without you shouting, without you asking, persistently. She was like, "No." She gave me as a treat for my birthday, and I was like, "She remembers your birthday?" Those are the things that, of course, I would have loved to experience in my life, but I have never. That's just one incident, and then you find that I have been working online for some time now, and right now, for some time now, actually the whole of last year and part of the other year, we haven't had like jobs. So now you find that I have been surviving with just one client. And something funny, I have another friend of mine who is actually doing writing, who is really thriving. So every time he asks me, "Oh, by the way, how is the writing taking you?" Like, I reached a point where I just feel bad answering him. I feel I feel embarrassed. I feel like I have been complaining about the same thing for the longest time. So like just saying, "Oh, okay, I don't know, it's not so good. I just still have that one client who has been making me eat in my house." And then he will go like, "Oh, I don't know, me, in fact, they have really come in large numbers and all that." And sometimes you are actually happy for these people because they are your friends. I know at the end of the day they are your friends, so you should be happy for them. But now at the back of your mind, you keep asking, you, God, can you see me? Can you see me? I am over here. God, I am over here." And then now another thing, guys. So I had a blog that was really going so well. Actually, we were doing the same thing with a friend of mine. Like, we had a blog in the motherhood niche. Hers went so well. She was actually getting good money before she even sold the site. When she sold the site, she sold it at in millions. I, on the other hand, my website just went down with one Google update. I can't say that she was doing anything so special, she's my friend, I would know. Like we share notes on blogging and all that. But now I am wondering, guys, like, why is it that everything that other people are excelling in are the same things that I really want, but I cannot get, you know? But I cannot get, guys. So sometimes it can be hard. But now, during this, I'm actually sharing this because I just felt like sharing, because I know I may not be the only one who's going through this. And during this time of prayer and fasting, I'm really praying to God, and I feel like God is about to bless me. Actually, when you are in this time of waiting, or when God is silent on you, I feel like He's preparing you for the biggest blessing of your life. So that is what I believe, and that is what I am looking forward to. I also believe that God is working on me. You know, those people who have like, I can say that I'm surrounded by people who are doing well. I don't know what it is that God is trying to tell me. But when I look, even the people that I meet, even the new people that I meet, I meet people who are successful, and it is fellow women. So now I can't say that it's because of the man. Of course, there are others who are doing well and who are in a better place because of their husbands, which is something that also comes as an added advantage. Of course, who wouldn't refuse, two hands? Like, two hands is better than one. And you find that what you are looking for, maybe in a marriage, your friend has it. What you're looking for when it comes to finances, your friend has it, but you don't have it. And you have been trying so hard. Sometimes it becomes, you become bitter because you work hard and you don't see the results. And sometimes the more you share with people, the more they are like, but you like complaining, you complain a lot. Maybe you're not working hard for it. There's a time a friend of mine was like, I usually get, I normally get what I want. And I was like, okay, yeah, good for you. But I really work for it. I don't know what she was trying to tell me, but I really work for it. And I was like, honestly speaking, if there is anyone who works hard in this world, it's me. It is me. Like, I have put in the work, especially when it comes to my blogging journey. I put in the work. I spent money on that website. I spent time on that website, and I spent energy on that website, but it just didn't happen. So sometimes when she said that to me, I somehow felt bad. It's like she was blaming me that I wasn't working hard enough, which is not true. For God's sake, I have 3 children. How can I not work hard? Like, if I don't work hard, then who will? And then I am one person who I don't think there is anyone that I can count on when it comes to finances. It is just me. So, of course, I will work hard. Of course, I have to work hard. I don't have a choice. So now that's it. And like I was saying, I believe that when God is blessing, this is just what I want to believe, and it is working for me. When God is blessing people around you, it is because He's in the neighborhood. So now I'm just saying, God, I have seen you bless so and so, I have seen you bless so and so. So that means that you are closer to me. So please, I am here. Don't forget me. Please make sure that you pass by my door as you are blessing others. So now, guys, I have just remembered, because of this story, I have remembered there's a time when my now 14-year-old, I think she was 6 or 5, maybe she saw me distressed or something, and she was like, "Mommy, if you want money, then you should pray like Hannah in the Bible." And I was feeling low that day, and just her innocent self saying that to me, it just made me lighten up. When you read the story of Hannah in the book of First Samuel, the whole of it's First Samuel, yeah, the whole of First Samuel chapter 1, just go and read it. Hannah was married to a husband called Elkanah, and they were two wives. There was Hannah, and then there was Penina. Penina, depending on where you went to school too. But now these two women, I don't know who was the first and the second, but now Penina had children, Hannah didn't have. Just the same way you can, like, your friend has the exact thing that you want, but you cannot get. So now the Bible says that Penina had children, but Hannah did not have. And every time the husband, every time they went to sacrifice, the husband would give all his children the meat, portions of meat, but now he would give Hannah double portions because he loved her. The husband loved her, but now God had tied her womb, Hannah's womb. So now, despite the husband's love, Hannah still lacked one thing, the one thing that she desired most, which was a child. The same way, when I say that I feel like I'm in the wilderness, I'm not saying that my life is horrible and that my life has no meaning and I have nothing to thank God for. Of course, I thank God for life. I thank God for my children. I thank God for this house. There are so many things that I thank God for. But as a human being, you want growth. You don't want to just be getting money for food and that's it. You want to, you want to move. You have your dreams, you have your ambitions, you want to accomplish things, you want to start something with the hope that it can grow. So Hannah, despite having the love of her husband, wanted a child. And this weighed her down more and more each year. And the co-wife, who is Penina, took advantage and would mock her. I think maybe it was jealousy. I think even in the olden days, even though we have these characters in the Bible who married more than one wife, jealousy is something that is in human beings. So Penina would mock Hannah because of the lack of children, and it used to really weigh her down. She would cry and go for days without eating. So now, my daughter told me to pray like Hannah, remember? So now, how did Hannah pray? Hannah prayed to God to give her a son. So Hannah was specific that she wanted a son. And then now she wanted this son, and in return, so she was making a promise to God. Give me a son, and in return, I will give him back to you. He will serve him for the rest of his life. So now sometimes, when it comes to prayer, even I get confused sometimes on which is the right way to pray, guys. Of course, you have to pray. You have to make your request known to God through prayer. But now, how do you pray? If you don't know the best way to pray, by the way, just follow the Lord's Prayer. Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Just follow the way it flows. Our Father, of course, recognize God that He's the Father. Hallowed be thy name, of course. His name has to be up there. Thy kingdom come, let His kingdom come. Your will be done. That's another area that we fail as human beings. You want things the way you want them, not according to God's will. And the Bible says God blesses you according to His will. So there is your will, and then there is God's will. There is what you want for yourself. There is what God wants for you. So you need to let God, tell God to let God do His will in your life. Hannah prayed for a son, so she was specific. You need to be specific in your prayers. And then when God finally blessed her with a son, she prayed and she was given. When God finally blessed her with a son, she did exactly what she promised. So what are your intentions when it comes to prayer? I hear women telling each other, as single mothers, the best revenge will be for you to succeed, for you to have money and all that. Like, who cares even if the other person sees me with money or doesn't see me with money? Honestly speaking, I just want God to bless me so that I can live a comfortable life with my children, and enjoy the life that God has given me on this earth. I really don't care how the other person is feeling, or how he would view me, whether I have money or not. So your intention needs to be clear, and it has to align with God's word, of course. So guys, during this time, what I have told myself, I will let God's will happen in my life, because now I have tried. Sometimes I have tried so much to push, and every time I push by myself, I just reach a wall that, it's like a ball bouncing and then going back. So now this time round, I feel like I am so tired. I feel like I am just going to let God direct me. Even when it comes to YouTube, sometimes you look at someone's channel, they are at 1,000 subscribers. The next time you check them out, they are at 5,000 subscribers. The next time, they're at 10,000. And yet for you to even see one view is just a miracle. For you to see one subscriber is a miracle, So now I have told myself that, God, I give up. I give up. Let your will be done in my life. But I am here. I know that the plans you have for me are not to harm me. The plans you have for me are to prosper me, to give me life and give it to me in abundance. So I am waiting for abundance from you. So what I have decided to do, I am really trusting God that He can make that I can be a full-time YouTuber. That's what I want, because now, like I said, online writing has not been going well for me. I need to find something else to substitute it with. But now I cannot even go back to employment, because I have loved to just be with my children as I earn money. I have been working online since 2015 or 2016 there. Those are so many years. Also, in Kenya, it doesn't mean that if you decide to go and look for a job today, you'll get it. Like, it is a long and excruciating process that if I can avoid it, I would avoid it by all means. Also, I would just love to continue with the freedom of just working on my own terms. So that is my prayer to God, that He would help me become a full-time YouTuber. How I can become a full-time YouTuber is by first getting monetized, and then I start earning from YouTube. So now I have told myself that I will start acting like a full-time YouTuber, guys. So now, what does a full-time YouTuber do? When I wake up, I make content, unless I have client work. So there are days that I have client work, there are days that I don't. On those days that I don't have client work, I will do my house chores, finish, and then create content, guys. Content is me. So I will create content the whole day, because I need to start taking this as a job, because I'm going to be a full-time YouTuber. I'm putting this video out there because I will come back to this same channel to give my testimony when God finally blesses me. So guys, I just wanted to encourage anyone who is going through the same phase. I know that it happens to the better, most of us. Yeah, it happens to most of us. And if you can relate, please just leave me a comment down below and let me know what you are trusting God for, how long you have been in the wilderness. And I just pray that God will meet you at your point of need. As He blesses me, may He also bless you. Thank you so much for watching this video, guys. I hope you can consider subscribing to this channel, and see you in the next video. Bye.